There he goes. Give us something good tonight.
We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident free. If you're having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, please text the word Maverick along with your issue and seat location to 55555. A member of our guest relations team will respond immediately. Thank you. The National Basketball Association and the Dallas Mavericks are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, using improper language or gestures, entering the court in play. Spectators engaging in any such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations to these rules to the nearest usher, security, or arena staff member. Thank you. Tickets are still available for the next game. Go. At forward, 6'7", number 25, Heath Washington Jr. At center, 7'1", number 2, Gary. At small forward, at 6'9", number 32, Cooper Flag. At point, standing 6'2", number 11, starting at the other guard, standing 6'5", number 91, MP. The head coach for your Dallas Mavericks is Jason Kidd. Once again, the start for your Dallas Mavericks.
Here are the 5 for the Raptors. In at the forwards, Ingram and Barnes. Walter out there with Emmanuel Quickly. And Murray Boyles in at the 5. And for the Mavericks, Washington and Lively hold down the post for him. Irving is out there with MP. And it's Flag in at the small forward. And Greg, now that we have a new season underway, what's most important for these teams to remember right now?
That it's a long season, Kevin. And I know we say that a lot, but it's the truth. And to just remember, there's going to be plenty of ups and downs during the course of the year.
And it's Barnes with the ball for Toronto. The shot by Murray Boyles, no good. Here's MP. That one's in, his first shot this game. You know, one thing about MP, he is used to pressure situations. Not long ago, he was leading his team to a European title with a win over a very stacked Istanbul team.
To get experience like that, playing in a championship against other professionals, that's something that few rookies get to enter the league with. MP is very prepared for the pressure that will come at him in the NBA because of it.
And let's check in with Al. And she's got the latest for us on MP.
We have a bit of a lineup change tonight. MP is stepping into the starting 5 in a move that many fans have been hoping for. Coach told me, quote, MP's earned it. He put in the time and he's done things the right way. He's looked like a starter for a while now. It's quite the journey for the rising star from Vermont.
You're right. Seems his moment has arrived. Thank you for the report. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Thanks. Well, with a window of opportunity opening in the East, the Raptors are trying to make inroads. After acquiring Brandon Ingram last season, he's finally out of the bubble wrap and providing that offensive punch that this team has needed. The goal is clear. Ingram said it himself. They're looking to get back into the playoffs in Toronto.
Love that confidence. Okay, Shams, we appreciate the reporting. MP left side. And it's blocked. Here's Murray Boyle. Bangs on the trifecta.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Irving kicks to MP. They get the rebound. Lively. And finished off by Lively.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. Now, here's Quickly. Shot clock at 5. Barnes passes to Quickly. Here's Murray Boyle. Good work defensively by Lively. Mavericks leading by 3. Pass to MP. Wants to get it to Lively and does. Back to MP. There's the 3. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
MP looking solid from there.
And so Quickly will bring it up for the Raptors. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And Dallas going with a whole new group out there. And now it's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best fast break teams from a season ago. Here for the Mavericks. Flag is checked in for Marvin Bagley. MP comes in for Thompson. And it's Kyrie Irving in for Williams. Pirtle is checked in for the Raptors. Walter comes in for Grady Dick. Pass to Shed. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And after not scoring in the first, he's finally starting to get into a groove.
And Tim, an old-school big man, Jakob Pertl, still more than valuable in today's game.
Well, there certainly remains a place in this league for centers who defend the rim, rebound, and set screens. He might not be flashy, but he's a winning player.
You've got MP. Flag is out there with Najee Marshall. And it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Gafford in at center. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. MP sets the screen for Marshall. And a wide open look for MP. Another shot. In deep, Gafford drops it in. And it's a 10-point Maverick lead.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Pass to Ingram. Over Marshall. His first attempt of the game finds the target.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Irving dishes to MP. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, that's 1 in the first, and now here's his second in this quarter. The defense might want to run him off that line.
3-pointer. Shed, that's good. Shed's got his first 3 points of the game.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Irving kicks to MP. Another 3 for Dallas.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Raptors trail by 11. Pass to Pirtle. Here's Shed. Puts up a 3. And it's MV with the rebound.
It's a tough stretch for him right now. He may want to find a different way to stay involved.
Irving looking for an opening. MP, no good. For Toronto, they've gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter. Up over 50%. Pass to Walter. Barnes outside. For the 3. That one's not going to go. Here's Flack. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
That's just a great play on his part with the clock winding down.
MP has been leading the charge for the Mavericks. And it was from three-point range where he did the most damage. He knocked down 3 in that quarter. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
And get ready for the fan half-court shot.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
Well, I think for the Raptors, couldn't have had asked for a better start. I love the focus and they're determined.
Come on, man. It's been 2 games.
And now how about those first 2 quarters of play? Just a dominating performance for the Mavericks.
They're passing on point, reading the defense and reacting. Kenny, I wish you'd react this fast when I asked you to pass the cinnamon rolls.
I'm just trying to watch out for them carbs for you, big fella. Just watch.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
And what more can you ask of him? That is helping out your team.
And Greg, we saw some turnover this summer on the Mavs training staff.
Yes, some talk of internal disagreements in that department. The importance of great teamwork in this league, not just limited to the players in the locker room.
And checking out the group for Darko Rajakovic to start the second half. In at the forwards, Ingram and Barnes. Emmanuel quickly out there with Walter. And Murray Boyles in at the center, filling out the middle. And a wide open look for Flag. The offensive rebound. Lively, that's good.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, the way this game has gone, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
Ingram left side. Barnes outside. Toronto needs to get off his shot. Offline with his 3. Dallas leading by 12. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForge, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks, Kevin. Raptors head coach Darko Rajakovic wants his team to be very competitive on the defensive end. He said, quote, covering for each other, protecting the paint, taking away corner threes, and making a team effort. Everybody's got to chip in. Back to you.
All for 1. Allie LaForge with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. Irving finds MP. Dallas moving it around. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And he is just so creative. Even with the foul, Kyrie finds a way to get the bucket.
You know, Greg, when Kyrie elevates off the dribble, it's a work of art.
He makes it look so easy, but that fluidity is the result of countless hours in the gym and perhaps an innate gift for the extraordinary.
Pass to Ingram from the arc. Traps in the tray. Ingram's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Toronto.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Irving for 3. Good on the 3-point shot. Irving's got 7.
Well, that is Kyrie, the competitor. He would not let that 3 go unanswered.
Now here's Barnes. He's covered by Washington. Left block shot on the way. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Screen by MP. Puts it up from 12, and Dallas again with the bucket.
Oh, man, Irving so crafty in that mid-range area.
Barnes passes to Ingram. Barnes outside. Lets it go from deep. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy on the Mavericks with some change.
Looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Adjustments are everything in this league, and you need to maximize your time to make those adjustments.
On the wing, Barnes. After quickly, fires the three. The Mavericks pull it in. Lively's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And this has been an outstanding display on the board, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game, doing the dirty work down low.
Washington and Lively hold down the post for him. MP out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Flag in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Outside Ingram. So, Tim, you ended your NBA career a little bit early because of knee problems, and at 34, you made the transition to broadcasting and have excelled so much. What has that journey been like?
Well, certainly, Kevin, I wish I could have played another handful of years, but you're right. The knee injury forced me into this line of work, and I'm blessed and grateful because I can stay connected to the game. I get to watch it every night with a front row seat, and hopefully I get to make people a little bit smarter about what they're watching.
Oh, you do, believe me. You definitely do. Now, Lively. Oh, what a finish.
Selfless play from Flag. If your shot isn't there off the action, you have to give it up.
Raptors trail by 13. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Buries the deep ball.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
The long shot, no good. Here's Walter, covered by Irving. Here's the shot. Rebounded by Lively.
And he can't let that get to him. He should have made it, but he's got to focus on the next one.
Kyrie, trained from outside.
Your Irving stretching out the defense and showing us that signature range.
Let's lose a 3. Flag with the rebound. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here. And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be.
This was an excellent all-around performance for the Mavericks.
Look at their number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
And so with this, they'll end up with their 2nd win on the year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for MP.
Yeah, he was just laser focused in that game. It got to the point where you just knew if he shot it, it was going in.
Toronto with the ball. They trail by 16. Here's Shed. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. It was a tale of 2.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with MP, one of the stars of tonight's game. A strong scoring night for you, MP, reaching the 20-point threshold, and a win for your team. That's a good night at the office.
Support is everything to us. Have a great night. Come on back to the arena soon.
It is what it is. A lot of positives come out of this one for the whole team. Next game, I think I want everybody to get 20, the bench and the starters.
That would be 200-something points.
You're right, too low. 25 for the starters. If anyone could do it, it's us. Gotta set your sights high, Jennifer Gintani. That's the only way you become good.
Aim high, MP. Way to go.
Appreciate it.
Back to you, Kevin.
Terrific job, Jennifer. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Along with Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you once again for being with us here tonight on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
MP's going to surprise a lot of people, man. He did a really good job going against those guys in Europe as grown men. I think he's a really good sleeper pick for Rookie of the Year this year. Shout out MP.
Association and the Dallas Mavericks are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, using improper language or gestures, entering the court or wrecking club. Spectators engaging in any such behavior are subject to ejection and possible. Please report any violations to these rules to the nearest usher, security, or arena staff member. Thank you. Want to know future Mavericks games? Here you go. Well, visit our tickets or website to learn about available tickets.
Coming up next, the Mavericks taking on the Thunder. For Dallas, a nice start early. Winners of 2 of their first 3. Thunder, Mavs. Coming up next. Welcome to 2K Sports, everyone. We have some exciting NBA action coming up. Here with Grant Hill, Doris Burke, and Ali LaForce. I'm Brian Anderson. And joining us at the broadcast table tonight, our very special guest, Shams Charania. Great to have you with us, Shams.
Great to be here, BA. Great to be here with you guys. I very much look forward to this.
We'll see if you say that when you're done with us here. Here's a look at the schedule for the Oklahoma City Thunder. On Tuesday, they'll be playing against Domantas Sabonis and the Sacramento Kings. Then on Thursday, they'll face off against Anthony Davis and the Washington Wizards.
And looking at the Clippers matchup, that will be game number 8 on the schedule for them. Starting to get into the full swing of things by then.
Here are the starters for Oklahoma City. Wallace and Williams run the wings. 2 big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the 1. And for Dallas, Washington and Lively down low. Kyrie Irving out there with MP, and it's Flag in at the 3. And the Thunder, the second youngest NBA champion ever, Shams.
You know, BA, sometimes I feel like you can't say enough about the job the Oklahoma City Thunder and that front office has done. Just absolutely remarkable. And that 12-man rotation last year, 5 second-round picks, and 3 undrafted players. It's headlined by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Chet Holmgren, and J-Dub, a.k.a. Jalen Williams. But they've uncovered some real diamonds in the rough in Oklahoma City.
Well, they've done a great job acquiring those picks, acquiring players, and maybe most importantly, developing the players they have.
And BA, what's scary is they've got their big 3 signed through the remainder of the decade, and they've got dozens upon dozens of draft picks, second-round picks, and pick swaps. They can keep contending for years to come.
You know, the other day, I was checking out the magazine stand at the bookstore, and I saw MP right on the cover. How about that?
Oh, I saw it too at the supermarket. And you know what? Congrats to MP. Making a magazine cover is no doubt a I made it moment.
Now, here's Williams. Last game for him, he had 14. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Basket counts. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second basket on the night.
And I love their energy so far. They're now 4 for 4 from the field.
And Shams, the last few years, teams often giving up a lot of draft picks when they traded for a difference maker.
The market has changed, BA, and the thought process has been, assuming the trade moves the needle, those picks you're giving up aren't very good. But listen, if the trade doesn't work, you just gave up the farm. And that's the risk reward that you play with as a general manager.
And here's MP from outside. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. MP's got 6.
Wow, MP in the catch and shoot, just ready as soon as he touches the basketball.
Pass to Wallace. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Back to Holmgren. Shot clock at 6. Puts up a 3. Lively grabs a miss.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And they take the lead. He's got 9.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
And we're seeing teams these days applying more early ball pressure. Why is that tactic gaining steam, Sean?
Well, pressure is always going to provide a level of stress, so it's a way to wear your opponents down, force them to operate deeper into the shot clock, and really it's a way for teams to leverage their length, their depth, their athleticism. You are seeing it used in different strategies.
A minute 53 left in the first. Gives us a chance to catch up with Ali LaForce.
A bit ago, Jason Kidd and I were able to chat. I brought up Jalen Williams, and Coach said that he has a plan. Williams is an impressive all-around player. Coach did admit that, but we're hoping for some physical, high-pressure defense that will put him off his game a little tonight. A simple strategy, but Coach seems confident that it'll get results. Guys, back to you.
Great work, Ali. Thanks. Now here's Irving. He's scoreless. From deep, MP, and he gets it to go. 4 for 6 so far.
Boy, for the most part, when they have gone through him, he has delivered.
So Mark Degno will call a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Caruso, he's checked in for Williams, and Joe's subbed in for Wallace. And SGA has got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Trailing by 2. They want to keep rolling here, following a win against Atlanta.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
Well, they knew exactly how to approach that defense. They shot a fantastic percentage because they got quality looks.
Now here's Marshall. From deep, MP. That one no good. A chance to go 2 for 1.
And you really must play this just right.
And they pick up 2.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
Here's Williams. 14 points for him last game against Toronto.
Also, his ability to push the action and get to the line made a huge difference.
Now here's Bagley. MP, a screen on Holmgren. Bagley, no good. Oklahoma City has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Gilgeous-Alexander against Williams. Tries it from the top of the key, and it's SGA missing.
Well, this guy typically a nice touch from mid-range, but obviously can't make them all.
And so it's MP making things happen for the Mavericks. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And getting it going. This year's draft coming out of college. Shams, what's changed over the years?
BA, these players in college are making so much money. In some ways, players that are going back to school at times are making just as much, if not more money than they would if they're being drafted. So the NIL money at play is the biggest story. Players no longer have to necessarily sacrifice their earnings. They can get the exposure, they can get the college experience, the tournament. Also, they can get the big bag, the nice pocket check as well. So whether you stay in college or go to the NBA draft, whether you want to stay abroad, but in most cases enter college basketball, there's a lot of money there in NIL.
Game's popular as ever. Washington and Lively down low. MP is out there with Kyrie Irving, and it's Marshall in at the small forward position. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks.
Wow, Alex Caruso showing some touch on the interior.
Here's Irving. The Thunder making their last shot. Marshall outside. MP, the pass to Washington. A deep 3 from MP. Williams grabs the board.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
And that one's good. Holmgren.
They have no answer defensively inside.
All right, Chomps, we know you got to hop back on your phone in case you have to break any news. Thank you for being with us here tonight. Great stuff.
Happy to be here, BA. Thank you.
Well, that was fun having Chomps sit in with us. I'll tell you what, if you're looking for the inside scoop, he's the guy.
So true. He's got his finger on the pulse of this entire league. If something's going down, you can count on him letting everybody know about it.
Nice feed by J-Dub, looking for the best shot, that's for sure.
Irving, the pass to MP. Again, MP missing.
After scoring with ease in the first quarter, he's really cooled down a bunch here.
And here's Caruso outside, rebounded by Marshall. The Mavericks lead by 3. Pass to Irving. There's the 3. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 3 assists in the game.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
And here's SGA outside. That won't go. 3 for 6 in this one. The Mavericks shooting about 60% for the game. Now Irving. From deep, MP. And Dallas hits again from deep.
Yeah, this defense looks absolutely helpless trying to stop MP right now. He's having his way out there.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and he banks in the layup. SGA's got 8.
Listen, we know this guy has got a solid offensive arsenal to stay on point defensively.
That'll do it for the first half. The Mavericks on top. They're up 7. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Let's wrap it up and get ready for your Occupy Arena Entertainment.
Greetings, everybody. Before we review the first half, let's take an early season peek at how the Western Conference is shaking out so far.
Well, look here now at the Mavericks. They're finding out anyone can win on any night. That said, once they've adjusted, watch out.
Turning back now to our game, lots of positives in that first half for the Dallas Mavericks.
They've been in fuego from downtown, finding space and letting it go, showing no signs of letting up, guys.
As a three-point shooter yourself, Chet, this has to bring you back.
Oh, my gosh, those were the good old days.
That's it for us.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books, one half to go. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, he really outdid himself in that first half. Stepped up and gave them a big lift.
A huge bonus. Boy, when he's contributing like this, it makes everything easier for his team.
And on the floor for Mark Daigneault starting the second half. SGA and Wallace are the backcourt. Two big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. And it's Williams in at the small forward position. Grant, you are a Hall of Fame small forward, so you know a bit about the position. What's key in excelling at the three?
Well, BA, you have to be able to space the floor. We almost never see a 3 or even 4 who can't make threes. And on the other end, lots of times you're matched up with quick guards.
A nice shot by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Pass to MP. Here's Flag. Back to MP. Washington outside. Fires for 3. Connects from downtown.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Irving against Gilgeous-Alexander. Nice move. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Doris from the 11th pick in 2018, the last year's league MVP. How did Shai Gilgeous-Alexander make that kind of leap?
Well, you don't get there without incredible work habits. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander puts time in the offseason to grow every single aspect of his game. There's also maturity he plays with beyond his years. You can't speed him up. He's a 3-level scorer, and he contributes to one of the most dangerous defenses in the league. You know, missed that one, but still a really good start coming off the break. 3 for 4 now.
Washington outside. Pass to Irving. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Let's remember, this guy's got a 9-4 standing reach and a vertical that's ridiculous. Lively just getting to the rim.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks a lot. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander does it all. He said, once I made an emphasis to try to affect the game on both ends of the floor, I have found myself having success. So for me, it's just a want to. Coach Mark Daigneault said he wants to win, and if you want to win, you have to do the invisible things. Guys?
A two-way talent. All right, Allie, thank you. Dallas leading by 5. Outside Irving for 3. Pure from three-point range. Irving's got 12 points in the game.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Holmgren outside. Pass to Wallace. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander fires in the triple. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 points here in the quarter. So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Washington and Lively down low. Kyrie Irving out there with MP, and it's Flag in at the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
In the first half, he was on fire from range, but he hasn't knocked one down since.
Williams passes to Wallace. Williams looking around. Off target from three-point range. The Mavericks trailing. MP outside. Now Irving. To take the lead. It's good from beyond the arc.
A huge shot. His three-point shooting has been outstanding tonight.
Yeah, he's done more work outside the arc than inside it, and that's not going to change now. They'll ride his long-range game all the way to the end of this one.
Outside, SGA. Oh, the long ball, no good. Dallas has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. MP cleared away by Gilgeous-Alexander.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Williams is like a vibe. I mean, this guy gets it. He knows they need points there, and he takes it upon himself to deliver. Just so reliable at the line. There was never a doubt that those were money.
Oh, off target from downtown. The Thunder have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Outside Holmgren. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots a 3. No, it's off target. And so MP will bring it up for Dallas. Now Irving fires the 3. Holmgren there for the rebound. SGA with it, and Lively picks him up defensively. Takes a 3. It's money from deep.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander relentless at getting into the paint, and that's what you want. The kick out to 3 off that paint touch.
Irving fires. The 3 ball is down.
We all know that Irving wants to be the man to hit that shot. And when he takes it, he usually finds a way to finish. Oh, you love to see Isaiah Hartenstein step up in a big moment. That is so big time.
Screen by MP from downtown. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
Now, when the game is on the line, Kyrie is the guy you want taking the shot. He is a stone-cold finisher.
Gilgeous-Alexander, tight D, making that one difficult. Here's MP. 41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Lively, and he powers it down. One-handed.
Big-time shot, sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. All right, thoughts on what coach is going to do here?
There's enough time on the clock to go for a 2-for-1.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Mark Daigneault had some words for his team over the last break. He pleaded with his guys to keep their emotions in check, saying, "You're battling right now. Continue to play smart. Don't try to be a hero out there. Play for one another." Guys, let's see what happens.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Irving picks him up.
This is what you call trying to shoot your way out of a slump, and I'm not sure that's the best approach right now.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Shoot from 12. Holmgren there for the rebound. And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. What's the best strategy for him?
More than enough time to get a bucket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
against Gilgeous-Alexander. Nails it!
Plays like that, so easy for him.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. MP misses the three. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Washington and Lively down low. MP is out there with Kyrie Irving, and it's flagged in at the three. SGA. Shot clock at 5. Now Holmgren jacks up a three. Oh, the long ball from Holmgren.
This guy has earned a reputation for handling pressure and making clutch shots.
Now Irving. With the shot. Cleared away by Hartenstein. Outside, Williams. Can't hit it. Mavericks trail by 3. On the wing, Irving. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Oh, MP from deep range.
Now that's some serious range from MP.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Irving. Outside Holmgren. Jalen Williams buries it from outside.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Here's flag. We are at OT. A minute and a half gone by and what has been a great run. MP! Irving outside. Beyond the arc. The triple drop.
Well, we know Kyrie is one of the outstanding shot takers and makers in this league.
Now Hartenstein. Now Wallace. Oh, we can't get the layup.
Boy, that's the kind of contest you need to force the miss.
Here's flag. MP. Oh, the offensive board, Dallas. Irving outside. MP. Can't get the go-ahead bucket.
Boy, I don't love his shot selection tonight. He's got to work for better looks.
Williams.
I mean, Jalen Williams is a guy who a lot of people are excited about. He has the talent to be a multi-time All-Star and perhaps an even higher ceiling than that.
And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Huge free throws right there. He's able to put them on top with those makes.
Flag outside. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Now Irving. MP. Cash from downtown.
MP absolutely sure of himself in that instance, and the young man delivers.
And we've got a timeout call by Mark Dagnall. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. All right, guys, how do you see him managing the next possession?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
What you want is to create a clean, high percentage look, if that's at all possible.
Irving against SGA. Shea with a step. From deep. He's off from 3. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Oh, we about to get that dub, boy.
And so it's the Mavericks who come out on top here. Things looked a little uneven for them down the stretch, but in overtime, they took control.
NBA, I don't think they expected this one to be so hard fought. But when they went into overtime, they really poured the gas on the fire.
And let's check in with Jennifer Quintana.
MP. Your team needed your scoring night to win, and you delivered, passing the 20-point mark on the way to victory. Was that the game plan coming in, or did you see something that led to an adjustment?
More like this. It's both. Every time you come down the floor, the defense tells you what to do. Maybe you set the ball screen, maybe you space out the corner. If you're on a break, maybe you kick it out to the rim. Maybe it's pushing the ball yourself. What I'm trying to say is if you make the right choices, you're going to win games. And that's what you saw today.
Great choices then, MP. Way to go.
Thank you, JP.
Brian, over to you.
All right, thanks, Jennifer. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off. We'll see you next time.